Hello Leo, welcome to your tarot forecast for the week ahead. This will be covering the week of the 8th to the 14th of January, so let's dive in together. Make sure you leave a lovely like and subscribe on the channel if you'd like to see more of these videos, because it really does help me out. And make sure that you comment as we go through the video to let me know how the reading resonates for you, okay? Because I would love to know, and recently you guys are not very talkative, so make sure you do. All right, but anyway, I'm going to shuffle the cards for you, and then we will pull out the cards for the spread. All right. All right. Ooh. On the bottom here, you have the Tower. This could be a falling out. This is definitely divine intervention. So whatever is happening could be in a form of destruction, or even just very profound awakening, maybe for some of you, and an epiphany. Whatever this is, it does bring in some kind of destruction, and I don't want to scare anyone by saying that, because it doesn't have to be bad, but it does shake things up in your life. So this week is very powerful when it comes down to removing things that need to be removed, old beliefs, situations, and people that don't serve you. Whatever it is, things will shake up, but it's for you to be able to rebuild this in a better way, okay? Because usually the Tower comes up when the structure is faulty, when the foundations are faulty. So it's removing things that need to be removed for your greatest good, okay? But let's dive in to see what that will be about. All right, let's see Leo's overall energy. 10 of Pentacles. Well, that's lovely. Challenges, 8 of Pentacles. What to focus on: 6 of Wands, recent past, 4 of Swords, your strengths this week, the Knight of Cups, near future, Page of Cups, how you'll be feeling this week, the Moon, your environment, Queen of Swords, your hopes this week is Death card. And the overall energy is the Ace of Wands. Very, very big cards coming through. You have quite a few major arcana cards, so very big week coming up for you guys. But let me shift the camera, change the angle, and we'll dive into it. All right, don't know what that's about, but let's dive in. Hello. So you guys got a lovely firework there. So I wonder if that is just sparking something. I think maybe it's just, maybe your fate has been changing because of the new year, and maybe that's where all this change is happening, okay? But anyway, let's dive in. I will just quickly mention you have 2 very strong Scorpio cards, the Tower card being here and the Death card being here. Because this is in your hopes position, you're wanting a change. So it definitely feels like this is something that you're bringing in or manifesting in for yourself. But let's dive in. Your overall energy for this week is in a very stable position financially, or just in terms of the things that you having around you, the people. This is a very stable card, one of material wealth, one of material growth, one of building and leaving a legacy behind. So this is a really good card. It's a good card for family, so you could be very family orientated or very future orientated when this card comes up in your position. So it's a good card and a very stable one, so you're in a very good position personally. Your challenge though is the 8 of Pentacles. So this coming up in terms of a challenge, I mean, it's a good challenge to have, is how to get more of what I have already. All right, the 8 of Pentacles is a card of growing something, building on something, or polishing your skills in some degree. So you could be learning new things, and that could be helping you to grow. That would be a bit of a challenge for you guys this week. But again, challenges don't have to be tough. You know, they will be tough, but they don't have to be destructive like the other cards you have here. This is simply just you trying to find a way to grow, to evolve, and to make more of what you've built already for yourself. So this is a really good card to have. This could suggest that it could be a little bit of difficulty in the workspace or just in your career path, but it does seem like you are finding a solution to fixing whatever it is, or again, growing what needs to be grown. All right, your focus and what they're asking you to focus on this week is the 6 of Wands. You may be very quick to find what the next big thing is for you, Leo, but they really want you to take a second to actually really focus on the fact that you are and have been creating a lot of success for yourself, okay? This is a card about future growth as well, to be honest with you, coming out with something that may have been a bit chaotic or stressful for you and being successful. Others of you, you need to focus on the fact that you, again, have come out of big crazy things and been very successful with it, but most importantly it's about gaining an audience. So for some of you, if you do want to be seen by the public or to be seen for what you have done, this is a really good card of being in the spotlight and gaining recognition for your hard work. This is a good card about a promotion, or again, being up on the high horse, gaining some sort of honor or victory. So they're asking you to keep focusing on that, and to make sure you recognize that you do already have a lot of admirers around you already. In terms of your recent past, you've been taking some time out. You've been healing. You've been addressing certain pains and hurts. You've been learning your lesson here. You could have been praying more, connecting with yourself a bit more, meditating a bit more. Maybe you've been on a vacation, or maybe you've just been really prioritizing your mental or physical health. Okay, this is a really good card to have, to be honest with you. You do have a lot of spirit guides around you with those white butterflies that are protecting you in the times that you needed them. Okay, so this is a good card. You're addressing it, you've healed, you've been healing. Okay, in terms of your strengths this week, it is your vulnerability. Your vulnerability will be your strength. Leo, you guys are known to have a big heart because that is what your sign rules in the body. So your big heart is going to be something that you should use this week, because I think it will help you to create really good connections with people, and maybe that will help you to get the things that you want in life. But also, I just think it's going to bring you a lot of happiness as well. The Knight of Cups also kind of speaks to me about being able to go through difficult emotions or difficult things to get to a new outcome, to get to a new environment. So for some of you, you might have to go through a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of fear to get to the other side and to get to what it is that you really want. Especially if you have big dreams, big goals, then you have to kind of do things that are a little bit scary or a little bit intimidating to get to the other side. But you are good at that, okay? So the strength, this being your strength, is just saying you be you, because people will see you as you and they will love you for you. All right, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to speak what you're really going through, because it will really deepen a bond. And if say this is in an interview, for example, then it can actually help you with the person that you're talking to. They could actually be like, actually, I appreciate you for being vulnerable, because not many people do that. So you'll stand out just by being yourself. So that's something that you're good at and should implement this week. In terms of your near future, you have the Page of Cups. There is an emotional message coming your way in the near future. This is going to come as a surprise. This is something that you do not expect. This will bring about a lot of emotion for you, okay? This could be very much to do with the Tower. In that case, I'm feeling a bit of mixed emotion. Page of Cups could be good news, could be bad news. It's an emotional reaction card, to be honest. But I don't sense this being negative, to be honest. It just is something that might happen that you did not expect, that might make you feel a certain way. But it's very vague, I know, but that is because it's a vague card for me anyway. But whatever this is, whether it's a message, whether it is a separation, whether it is just, someone's true colors coming through, or it could just be some good news coming in that, again, will shake up your foundation, is coming very soon. Now, in terms of your emotions and how you'll be feeling this week, you do have the Moon, which is interesting. This is a card that brings about some deep feelings, okay? This brings in uncertainty. This is quite, I'm hearing emotionally clouded. You might be feeling all kinds of way, to be honest, when the Moon card comes in. You might be feeling like your intuition is being blocked, or you're having all these feelings. You don't know how to feel, whatever it is for you. The Moon card, though, the advice for it is to keep going. Push through those difficult feelings and emotions like you're good at doing, because when you get to the other side, it will make more sense when you're out of it, okay? If you have been feeling a certain way, look at your environment, look at the people you have around you. It could be a big impact, okay? So some of you need to hear that. Now, in terms of your environment, you do have the Queen of Swords here. Now, for some of you, and only a few of you, I am getting a message that some of you just don't really feel very understood by the person that you are with or surrounded by, whether it's friend, family, love interest, whoever knows. I'm almost feeling like you're coming through with these emotional, sensitive cards, which is not a bad thing. These are powerful. It's very powerful it's a powerful thing to be vulnerable, and people see it the opposite. But if you're around people who see it as the opposite, pay attention that you might not be in the right crowd. Okay, people who help you, you might not be around people who help you. Queen of Swords coming through in your environment is, I feel like you are protected against your environment. That's one thing I want to say. But there could be someone around you who is super blunt, super honest, in their own perspective anyway, who may speak before they really think about whether it is the right place or time to say it. And their heart is not very clear at the moment, so that might be the reason why you're feeling that way. Or again, it could be a totally separate thing. Queen of Swords, this could just be someone who can also give you some advice. It could be from this person's advice that really causes a big shake up here for you, whether it's good or bad. I'll let you decide, or I'll let you experience and let me know. But usually the Queen of Swords brings truth in anyway, so whatever it is, you need to hear it, and it will help you make clear choices moving forward. Okay, now in terms of what you're hoping for this week, it is the Death card. You're wanting an ending of something here. You're wanting a change. You're wanting something to transform. In order for something to transform, something does have to come to an end. That could just be a specific habit. That could be a specific old part of yourself or an old part of somebody else. Something really does need to shift though when the Death card comes in, because it's a very powerful card, a very powerful change in order for something new to come through. So very similar to that Tower, something needs to be removed. Something needs to be taken away in order for something new to come in. And that is something that you're hoping for. And your overall outcome finishes off with a lovely Ace of Wands. It could be a trip, could be travel, but it is passionate new beginnings. Okay, so this is good because that feels like that new beginning that's being offered to you this week, that new spark of energy, of momentum, of passion, is really going to help you to focus more on your success moving forward. Okay, I think maybe you've been lacking a bit of energy or been lacking a bit of motivation, to be honest, because you've been dealing with a lot of emotional stuff. But it does feel like you're gonna get a new idea that will probably help you with what this challenge is for you guys this week. So again, this probably is coming from that transformation though, if I'm gonna be honest. Alrighty, my lovely Leos, I'm gonna roll you some dice. This will give you a planet, a number, and a sign for this week that will be significant for you. So let's see, for Leos, you have the number 11, Aquarius energy, but this is also to do with your community, your dreams and your goals are important for you this week. You have Jupiter, which is all about expansion and growth, by the way, and also good fortune. So some good things are coming your way, all right? And you also have Sagittarius being an influence, and that represents travel, that represents expansion as well. Sagittarius and Jupiter go hand in hand. So you could expect some growth in terms of your friendship groups. You could expect some growth in terms of your dreams and goals. Maybe you'll be changing them around a little bit for bigger things. Alrighty, my angels, so I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Let me know. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you enjoyed, I'd love to have you here. And let me know how it resonated below. But anyway, I wish you guys all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time. Alright.